Stream Sports, proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Well, good afternoon from the Myer complex. It's Titusville Rocket Baseball. Tonight, the Rockets host the Sharon Tigers. Our coverage of Rocket sports made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By Armstrong. By Puppy Lovin', by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Marsh Home Center, by Drake Printing, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning. Big thanks to all our sponsors, and glad to be here on a beautiful Thursday afternoon inside the Drake Printing Marsh Home Center pregame show. It's the Rockets and the Tigers here tonight. Two very good baseball teams going at it. Luke Rio, Joe Roddy, Adam Bodmer with you to bring you the excitement here. After a 5-hour tennis match last night, I think we're ready to go for some baseball here.
So
Hi,
you're
Joe.
ready for like a 6 or 8 hour baseball game? Yeah?
Bring it on.
Yeah,
Bring it on. How are you?
I'm doing great, and you're right. I know when you're scheduling spring sports, weather plays the largest factor when picking out games to cover.
That's right.
But if you were looking at a schedule, I don't know if you could have picked a better game. There's two well-matched teams, and I'm very excited for the game tonight.
I can tell.
Yes.
You've been waiting for this since last year.
I have.
Titusville coming off a loss last night, a heartbreaker with Slippery Rock. Again, Slippery Rock, a good team. There are two losses coming from Slippery Rock and Mercyhurst Prep, who they saw in the playoffs last year.
Yes, absolutely. And Slippery Rock leading the region, District 10, Region 2. Slippery Rock is undefeated. Undefeated overall, not just in the conference. But Titusville still is holding second place because of their head-to-head win over Sharon previously. So Titusville's in second in the region, followed by Sharon. So a very close matchup here.
All right. Listen, we've got baseball action for you. It's coming up next.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their network gets busy, cell phones win, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply. Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom. Ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding, behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
And welcome back. A beautiful afternoon. In fact, as we look at that weather forecast, mostly sunny, about 80. It's gorgeous. Maybe a slight wind, a breeze at 6 miles per hour. Other than that, Joe,
Not nearly as bad as last year.
where the tent was flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about that when we were setting up.
So now we just have to hold our papers down.
That's right.
So we don't actually have to hold on to the tent and make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
That's right. Hey, let's look at the starting lineups. We'll start with Titusville.
So Titusville's going to lead off with Jackson Koval playing center field, followed.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Yep. I think we
Boy,
need to make
something
some adjustments there.
Something didn't stick with our.
Yeah, that's not right. So I'll just read them off here while you try and get that fixed if you can.
Actually, you know what? It eliminated both of the lineups that I spent 20 minutes putting in.
That hurts.
That is okay. We apologize. We'll just read it.
Okay. Titusville is going to start off with Ian McDonald playing center field, followed up by Jackson Koval, who will be playing second base. In the third slot, Cameron Mong will be playing shortstop. Number 4 will be Brett Schmidt, who will be pitching tonight for the Rockets. Number 5 will be Hunter Obert playing first base. Number 6 will be Jackson Oviatt playing third base. Number 7 will be Brody Sellen playing right field. Chase Harrison playing left field. Blake Schmidt will be the DH, and Coleman Knapp, the catcher, will be finishing it off.
And then for the Tigers.
For the Tigers, Marco Zajac is going to lead off. He's going to be playing second base, followed by Derek Douglas, will be playing shortstop. Number 3, Will Beckert, will be playing right field. The cleanup position, Lex Dobosh, will be playing left field. Logan Parks, the DH. Number 6, Carmine Thomas, who will be playing center field. 7th slot, Tommy Gargaz, who will be playing first base. The pitcher, Cohen Ferdig, will be in the 8-hole. Tino Gavin, second baseman, will be number 9 hitter. And Owen Schenker, the catcher, will be batting the 10th slot.
Just about set to go here. Everybody, captain's meeting out, just going over everything. But, Joe, you mentioned just an important game here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So a very tight race towards the top there. And I'm not an expert on seeding and whatnot, but I certainly think that they would want to, take that 2 slot, especially Titusville having the heads up, head-to-head win against Sharon already, to take over hold of that second slot. That first slot's going to be tough. And I just threw away my standings. There you go. Slippery Rock is just a really, really good ball club. They hit well and they pitch well, so they're going to be a hard one to knock out of that top slot. But yeah, definitely they're going to want to take over the second slot. So it'll be a good game. The previous game was a close one. It was. If I find my schedule here. Where was it? Sharon. There we go. Yeah, it was an 8-7 win by Titusville at Sharon. So very close game. So
Titusville's had luck on their side, and I don't mean that. It's been more than luck. It's a lot of skill. But here at home, having a fantastic record here.
Yeah.
Both, and I say that because both losses came on the road.
Yeah, yeah. Both losses against really good teams, and they played them well. It's not like they were getting blown out in either one of those games. So very close games, very good overall Rocket Club. Hitting is probably their best suit, but they've got a couple of guys that can really throw the ball well. Brett Schmidt on the mound tonight is one of them. So I'm looking forward to tonight, but they also field well and they run well. Jackson Koval's leading the region in steals by a lot. He's almost double what number 2 is. So he's doing very well on the base paths as well as the rest of the team. So Sharon's going to have a tough time if they do let people get on base. It's going to be tough for them.
All right, let's do this and we'll get things started here this afternoon.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
And we are about set to go here. Looking forward to this one between the Rockets and the Tigers. Thanks for joining us here on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. And there's still plenty of time to get down here and cheer on the Rockets.
Yeah. And I'm going to apologize to the Schmidts now because I know I'm going to call Blake Brett and Brett Blake. But Brett Schmidt, starting pitching tonight, is coming in, if according to Max Preps, coming into the game with a 5.13 ERA, 2 wins, 1 loss.
First pitch called strike.
Oh, check swing. He gets a little piece of it and fouls it off, so it'll be an 0-2 count for Marco Zajac. Sounds like the Rocket bench is having a good time already. Off-speed pitch up high for a ball. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. A high heat. Can't keep up with it. That'll bring up Derek Douglas. Schmidt in the windup. Oh, in the dirt, that'll be a ball. Derek Douglas, a senior, coming into the game with a 200 batting average. 5 hits on the season. That ball is high. 2-0 count. There's a strike. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. A couple of hitters behind on the fastball, but the Rockets are playing pretty much straight up, not shading to any side. Two-two pitch, curveball, swung on, lined right at Cam Mong for an easy put out.
Two away here, top of the first.
That'll bring up Will Beckert. Will, senior, leading the team in batting average with a .464 count. Again, I'm pulling these stats from Max Prep, so if they're wrong, it's not my fault. And that one's driven deep into the left center gap. That's going to two-hop to the wall. That's going to be an easy two-bagger for Will. He keeps that batting average high, so that'll be a double for Will Beckert. That brings up number 9, Logan Perks. Logan Perks, a sophomore, coming into the game again with a .385 batting average. Schmidt will go to the stretch. Koval will hold the runner on second. First pitch is a curveball down low. Good block by Coleman Knapp. Big Smooth. That pitch is pulled foul down the third base line. Didn't get all of it, but he got it foul, so he'll get another chance. One pitch. Inside, pulled towards left field, over Harrison's head. That's going to bounce to the wall and drive in a run. For a stand-up double. That brings up number 22, Carmine Thomas.
Well, for some reason, our graphic doesn't want to show a runner on second, but there is a runner out on second.
We'll get there. Pass ball, high pitch goes by Coleman Knapp. I'm sure he's not happy with himself about that. Pitch is grounded into the hole between short and third. That'll be a single for Carmine. Brings up number 8, Tommy Gargaz. Pickoff attempt. Pitch is low, runner goes, throw down, not in time. Gets by both runners, or both fielders, but runner can't advance. Ian McDonald was there to back it up. A little bit of a delayed throw there. So now a runner on second. Pitch is high, check swing is fouled off. Ball and a strike. Pitches a curveball. Oh, catches the inside corner for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. That was a nice pitch. Pitch is outside. Looks like a cutter of some sort. Tried another backdoor curveball and didn't get that one in. So it'll be a full count here. Full count with 2 outs and a man on second. Oh, payoff pitch hits him. Ooh. You don't like to see that. He got hit in the helmet. Ooh. Trainer's out there quickly along with the coach. They're making him take a knee. Well, you know that Brett wasn't trying to do that on a full count. That one got away from him. Unfortunately, Gargas couldn't get out of the way.
Obviously, they're going to take their time to make sure he's
Yeah.
okay. And that was nice to see Schmidt coming over and
Yeah.
shaking his hand. That's how we say it all the time, Joe. You know, we obviously talk a lot about being committed and you come into a game to win, but
Yes.
then there's this element of it too, and it's also just a sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the Schmidts are good people, and their kids are good, and they never out here trying to hurt anybody, trying to play hard and trying to play to win, but never trying to hurt anybody. So I'm sure he meant it when he went over to tell the kid he's sorry and he's glad he's all right.
So again, if you're looking at the graphic, there are runners on first and second.
And so the pinch runner, I believe, is number 23, Anthony Thomas, a senior. That first pitch that's where he wanted that last pitch. It was a good strike, fastball strike down the middle. But again, Brett Schmidt, you know, he's played this game a long time. He's not going to let it bother him. He's going to go right back to it. There's a nice curveball popped up. Jackson Coble ranging over and is able to make the catch to end the inning. So a little bit of a scary top of the first, and Sharon scores 2 to take a quick lead.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Levin, and I proudly own and operate Puppy Levin. Puppy Levin is a pet care salon dedicated to caring for your furry companions. We provide certified dog grooming services along with boarding and doggy daycare. Our facility is family-owned and operated and promise personalized care for every pet that comes through our doors. If you're worried about your furry friend being lonely when you're gone, we also have on-site personnel 24/7 just for their comfort. Follow us on Facebook and call or text us at 814-758-9259 to make an appointment today.
If you're looking for a professional massage therapist, Tranquil Moments Massage in Titusville is here for you. Ray and Rauch graduated from Slippery Rock University with a bachelor's degree in exercise and rehabilitative sciences with an emphasis in athletic training. Tranquil Moments offers a wide range of services, from Swedish massage to deep tissue, sugar scrubs to hot towel inclusion therapy. Like them on Facebook and visit their website to learn more about all the services they offer. Tranquil Moments Massage in Titusville. Go Rockets!
And welcome back to the Ed Myer Complex, Titusville Rocket Baseball, Rockets and the Tigers, with Sharon picking up 2 to start things off here this afternoon.
So for Sharon, we're going to see sophomore Cohen Ferdig, the left-hander, on the mound here to start. He comes into the game with a 1.11 ERA in 7 appearances. His given up those 11 appearances, 12 and 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 walks, 21 strikeouts. He's probably their number 2 workhorse. Englemore for them has 33 innings pitched, and Fertig here is second most innings pitched for Sharon so far this year. So good, strong lefty pitcher. We'll see how the Rockets can handle him. Going to start off with Ian McDonald, I believe.
Oh, if your buddy's saying that, we're going home. No, I'm joking. What's his name? Jerry? Gary. Hi, Gary Douglas.
Fastball is fouled out of play. So Titusville has got is led by 5 seniors here. Ian McDonald being the first one we'll see to the plate. All of them very strong hitters. That curveball is driven, but right at the center fielder. He had him played just about perfect. Of the 5 seniors, he has the lowest batting average, but I think he's batting around 385. So very strong hitters. Sorry, it's 348 Ian McDonald was coming into the game. And so the first pitch to Jackson Koval is a swing and a miss. And Jackson Koval comes into the game, leading the conference in batting. There's another swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. And he is batting .639. He's hitting the ball very well this year. That pitch is fouled off. Looks like it caught the catcher's throwing hand. But he's a catcher, so he'll shake it off.
Tall catcher.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Owen Schenker, a 6'1" senior behind the plate. Looks like they're going to work him away. That ball's driven into the right center gap. That's going to look like one hit the wall, and Jackson will easily stroll in with a stand-up double. Brings up Cameron Mong, coming into the game with a .429 batting average and 2 home runs. See if he can put the Rockets on the board and bring Koval around. First pitch is low and away for a ball. And the ump is going to go talk to the Rocket bench. And Schweitzer, head coach Roy Schweitzer is going to come over. He's third base coach, and he wants an explanation of what they're talking about as well. Looks like he was talking to assistant coach Uriah Sampson. And Cole Culver is the assistant coach at first base.
Sharon coach brought up or questioned something, and then
yeah, about their cheering. Just There's something in the rules about when they're allowed to cheer and who they're allowed to cheer for. And so the home plate ump is explaining the discussion with the on-field ump.
Who's smiling?
And the Rocket bench is getting back to being loud. So Fertig working out of the stretch now. And that pitch is high. So I believe that once he starts his windup, they have to stop.
Yeah. Once that motion begins, I think is what Coach was saying.
A 2-0 count. That pitch is a ball. That one catches the corner, so there's strike one. Still a good hitter's count here for Mong. That pitch is high, so he'll walk. I'll bring up Brett Schmidt.
Well, one down here, bottom of the first, 2 runners on.
Brett Schmidt leading the team with 16 RBIs so far in the season. Let's see if he can bring 1 or 2 in. First pitch to him is swung on and driven towards right field line. It's going to be foul territory, but caught. So it'll be out number 2. That brings up first baseman Hunter Obert. Hunter Obert batting .378. He has a home run on the season and 11 RBIs. Pitcher steps off to make Koval go back to the base. First pitch is a ball. A little bit outside. That pitch is taken for a ball, and 2 stolen bases. The double steal by the Rockets, and Koval slides in underneath the tag. So now a single should score 2 with good speed on the base paths. Oh, that pitch is a called strike. That pitch is swung on and missed. Brings up a 2-2 count. Not exactly sure why the third baseman is charging. Certainly not a bunting situation here. 2-2 pitch, swung on, popped up. It's going to be out of play. That's swung on and fouled back as well.
Two's across the bottom there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
That curveball is left high, so it'll be a full count. Payoff pitch, driven up in the air to right field. Lots of time for the right fielder to camp under it. So Rockets strand 2 runners.
Go to the top of the second right after this.
Oil Creek Plastics has provided quality, service, and integrity to their customers and community. Their talented and committed employees strive to deliver to their clients the best products that are American-made. In that spirit, our high school athletes show commitment to their school and community, excelling at every event. In these times of uncertainty, community comes together. Oil Creek Plastics is proud to support the Titusville Rockets and continue traditions that are made in the USA.
Keeping your kids healthy is the first step to protecting their dreams. When you keep them safe, there's no limit to how far they can go. Nothing is out of reach. No mission? Impossible. Give your son or daughter a better chance to see their dreams come true. Give them the HPV vaccine at age 11 or 12 to prevent HPV cancers later in life.
Top of the second, Tigers up 2-0 here as they return to the plate to bat.
First pitch is a strike. Fastball in the upper part of the zone. Tino Gavin here, starting off. Little dribbler to the first baseman, scooped up by Schmidt. That'll be the first out of the inning. So this is the bottom of the lineup here. Senior catcher Owen Schenker. First pitch to Schenker, fastball fouled away. Schenker with a .238 batting average. That pitch is high. Fastball up above the zone. I'm sure Schmidt's going to try to go right after these bottom two and try and get a couple quick outs here and get through this inning a lot quicker than the last one. That was a curveball, breaks out of the zone. A nice looking pitch. Just couldn't get him to chase it. Well, that pitch high. Be a 2-2 count. I'm sorry, 3-1. Pitch is low for ball 4. And we're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher. It'll be number 17, Ethan Engelmore. Pitcher and a utility player, junior. Schmidt will go into the stretch as we get back to the top of the lineup. Number 10, Marco Zajac. Struck out in the first inning. Quick pickoff move. Not much of a lead though, so the runner was able to get back in time. Runner goes. Good throw down, but not quite in time, so More with a stolen base. It's a run on second with only one out. I was talking about Titusville running. Sharon runs quite a bit too. They're just behind. If you look at steals per game, they're just behind the Rockets. So they run a lot as well. That pitch was fouled back. Quick pickoff move. Ooh, geez, there wasn't anybody there. Mong got there in time to not let that one sail into center field, but the runner was able to get back in time. Curveball grounded with Mong holding the runner on. He was right there, so ground out. Runner advances to third, but now there's 2 outs. So. Derek Douglas, who lined out to Cam Mong in the first inning, he'll come up to bat. Curveball. Low. A good movement on his curveball. Just can't quite get him to chase it.
Almost got him. He started to.
Yep. That one's popped up. Jackson Koval's calling that one. And that's out number 3. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Sharon Tigers still leading 2-0.
Are you tired of juggling multiple pill bottles? Titusville Express Pharmacy has your solution, now offering compliance packaging. Your medication sorted and sealed by dose, making it easier than ever to stay on track. In a hurry? Take advantage of our convenient drive-through service. We also offer free local delivery for those that qualify. Titusville Express Pharmacy, where convenience meets care. Visit us today at 401 West Spring Street in Titusville. Simplify your medication routine with Titusville Express Pharmacy.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversations. Try our new menu items, the T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the new lobster ravioli, shrimp and scallop pasta, or our popular Asiago chicken. Don't forget about our famous burgers or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Welcome back. Bottom of the second inning. Tigers lead 2-0 here. Beautiful Thursday late afternoon. Get ready for the evening hours. Nice and warm today, Joe.
Yeah, really beautiful day today. So I mentioned Titusville's led by the 5 seniors, also 6 juniors, big freshman class with 10 kids.
Wow.
1 sophomore.
Really?
1 sophomore, and that's who we got leading off the bottom of the second here, Jackson Oviatt. Playing third base today. He's kind of a utility guy, plays all over the place. Good-looking young batter. Got quite a bit of time last year, varsity, in my opinion. So, good-looking young ball player. And he swings at the first pitch and grounds it. The first baseman's able to smother it, but he beats out the pitcher to the bag. That was a close play at first. The first baseman wasn't able to field it cleanly, and the pitcher, the lefty falls off to the other side of the mound, so he had a little bit further to go than maybe a righty would, and he just couldn't quite beat Oviatt to the bag. So that brings up, I believe this is number 20 here. Single. Brody Sellon with a single to right field. First pitch swinging. The Rockets are here in the bottom half of the order are coming up being aggressive.
My wife is always yelling in the house, be aggressive.
Is she?
Yeah. We're like, okay, you can knock
Calm
that
down.
off, yeah.
So now we got DH Blake Schmidt, a freshman, who's I believe has started just about every game, if not every game. So and he squares up to bunt, pulls it back. The pitch is called a strike. I don't know if that was just to make him think. Coach Schweitzer was calling out some sort of a play, whether it's a bunt or that pitch swung on, driven to right, but that'll be out of play. That one's grounded right up the middle. Shortstop's able to get there in time, can get the out at second, but not the out at first. So that'll be just one out. Fielder's choice. Moves the runner over. Brings up Coleman Knapp. Catcher, junior. So I brought this along just because I like to look at it, and I was impressed. So the Meadville paper has their sports spotlight every Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
And the county high school baseball and softball hitting. So all 5 of Titusville's seniors are on the list. And Coleman Knapp, 12th in the county in batting.
Oh, wow.
They have him at 409. We'll see if he can drive in the first run for the Rockets. That pitch is taken for a ball low. Verdig steps off the mound. It's probably the first real hot day, so they're probably not used to playing in this much heat. That pitch is taken for a ball low.
I'm not making excuses for anybody, but I just look at Major League Baseball and just some of the weather that they've been playing and just the pitching and how that changes a lot of things.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch. You think a cold game that it'd be a pitcher's duel, and all of a sudden everybody's hitting the ball, and it's just who can get loose and get warm and stay there. That pitch is called strike, bottom part of the zone. The runner's on first and third. Good speed at third. That pitch is taken for a ball. So a double steal by the Rockets, but a delayed double steal, and they get both runners running. Coach Schweitzer is going to talk to both runners, or no, at least he's talking to Oviatt. I think he might have wanted them to take off a little sooner, so we'll be back here with the top of the third inning.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their network gets busy, cell phones win, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Top of the third already. Rockets trailing the Tigers 2-0 here at the Myer Complex on a beautiful Thursday.
Yeah, they were threatening last inning, but kind of a delayed double steal, and they caught both runners stealing to get out of the inning. So unfortunate for the Rockets. Sharon will start off with number 3, Will Beckert, starting off top of the third here. First pitch from Schmidt is a curveball down in the dirt for a ball. Beckert, as I said, 8. So he must be a switch hitter, because I thought he batted from the right side last time, but maybe I'm just cross-eyed. He had a double his first at-bat. And he grounds one snared by Schmidt. Hard ball up the middle, but Schmidt was able to stick his glove out and get it, throw to first base for the first out. So DH Logan Perks, next one up. First pitch is a called strike. A curveball swung on and miss. There you go. Been looking for a swing and a miss on that. That one he kind of tried to end in the zone. It was a nice pitch. 0-2, Coleman Knapp calling for a high fastball. A little up above the zone and not swung at, so might be setting him up for something, setting him up for that curve again, going low and away, or a change up. Something off speed, and no, fastball down the middle, swing and a miss. So quick 2 outs here for Schmidt. That brings up number 22, Carmine Thomas. 2 outs, first pitch, high and outside, ball 1. That pitch is low. Grounded to third. Oh. Bad hop off the last piece of grass there. Goes right over Oviatt's head. That was a poor hop. I've heard a lot of coaches complain that get some bad hops going down left towards the left side of this infield. I don't know if it needs rolled or what, or if it just caught the lip. A lot of times you'll get a lip there where the infield grass meets the dirt. It took a big bounce. Quick pitch over. Runner safe. So this is 23, Anthony Thomas, who came in for Tommy Gargaz, who got hit by a pitch.
Well, Hunter saved that one from the ball rolling over to the fence, that throw over to first. Good job.
Ooh. Swinging a foul back and hit ump. And Coleman Knapp, a good veteran player, he's going to go out and talk to his pitcher, quote unquote.
Wow.
Just give the ump a little bit of time to compose himself after getting hit by a foul ball.
So again, I like that stuff.
Yeah. Just give him a minute.
Adam's giving me the eye roll.
That pitch is up high. Runner goes. A little bit offline. Can't quite get him. It'll be a stolen base. Carmine Thomas.
Every year we do tennis, we was just asking how many times is Adam going to get hit because he's inside the fence. We're not bringing that up here, Adam, so don't worry.
That was a nice curveball for a strike. That was a real nice curveball. An 0-2 count here. See if we can get out of the inning. Another curveball, that one a little high. Schmidt's pitch a little low. Runner will probably be in motion on this pitch. He is. That swung on and missed, the high fastball. Nice pitch by Schmidt. So the bottom of the third now. Rockets come up, see if they can get back a couple of runs here.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back. Bottom of the third inning. Rockets trailing the Tigers 2-0. Mentioned the Rockets coming off a tough one yesterday on the road against Slippery Rock. They've lost two this season, last night and then a few weeks back to Mercyhurst Prep.
Yeah.
But again, two tough ball clubs.
At the Seawolves Stadium against Mercyhurst Prep, the kids were excited about playing there, and I'm pretty sure they're excited about playing again in PNC Park.
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh, man. Yeah. So Coleman Knapp is back up, even though he was up in the bottom of the second inning. Since it was a caught stealing situation, he will bat again with a fresh count. So that pitches the ball a little bit inside, so 2-0 count. That one swung on, fouled straight back. Pitch is called ball. Good 3-1 count for Knapp. Again, is batting over 400, so he's in a good count. Look to see him an aggressive swing here. That one's grounded toward third, scooped up and thrown on for out number 1. So that'll bring up the top of the order here. Ian McDonald. First pitch to McDonald, called strike. Fastball on the outside corner. Curveball swung on, driven right at the, driven well, but right at the shortstop. So out number 2. Bring up Jackson Koval. Jackson hit a drive deep in the gap for a stand-up double his first time up. The curveball is driven, but right at the shortstop. A couple of goofy hops, but he's able to throw on to first for the out. So we'll go to the top of the 4th. Sharon still leading 2-0 over the Rockets.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Levin, and I proudly own and operate Puppy Levin. Puppy Levin is a pet care salon dedicated to caring for your furry companions. We provide certified dog grooming services along with boarding and doggy daycare. Our facility is family owned and operated and promise personalized care for every pet that comes through our doors. If you're worried about your furry friend being lonely when you're gone, we also have on-site personnel 24/7 just for their comfort. Follow us on Facebook and call or text us at 814-758-9259 to make an appointment today.
Now, top of the 4th inning of play, our coverage of Rocket Baseball is made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By Armstrong. By Puppy Lovin', by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Marsh Home Center, by Drake Printing, and by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning. Speaking of university, the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, big ribbon cutting going on this afternoon as they cut the ribbon over at the
I didn't realize that was tonight.
Program.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Fantastic.
Dr. Stephanie Feely and the entire crew, congratulations.
Absolutely. Good program. Good programs, plural. They got a lot of good stuff going on over there.
Absolutely.
Ooh. That curveball in the dirt. Cone Fertig, the pitcher, is going to start off the inning. The bottom third due up for Sharon. Fastball is a called ball.
William Dominguez doesn't know what to do. He went to both schools. William, how are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
Well, what you do is you just enjoy a really good ball game by two good ball teams. First walk of the day, given up by either team, I believe. Certainly the first one by Brett Schmidt. Tino Gavin, the third baseman, comes up. Grounded out to the pitcher last time. Quick pickoff move doesn't quite get him. That pitch is bunted. Knapp grabs it quickly, bounced off the plate, I think, and way up in the air. Knapp was able to grab it and throw him out. So that's one out. Sacrifice worked. He wasn't able to get the lead runner. Brings up catcher Owen Schenker. That swung and popped up. It's going to be out of play. It's Cole's turn to go get the balls. The curveball is swung on, driven towards center, but right at center fielder Ian McDonald. Took a step in and thought maybe he needed to take a step out, but he didn't. This will be the top of the order again for Sharon. Marco Zajac, number 10. He's hitless so far this game. That curveball is driven down the line, but foul. Got good wood on it, but he just pulled it just a little bit foul.
For those asking why we're talking like we're commenting on golf, it's because we're sitting right behind home plate. So
yeah, after our issues in football with Pat, I don't want to get a penalty. I mean, we've got to be careful. Pitch is outside. Evens the count at 1.
One runner on, 2 outs. Top of the 4th.
That ball is driven well, but right at left fielder Chase Harrison. So a walk, but Schmidt able to get out of the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th with the Tigers still up 2-0 over the Rockets.
If you're looking for a professional massage therapist, Tranquil Moments Massage in Titusville is here for you. Brian Rauch graduated from Slippery Rock University with a bachelor's degree in exercise and rehabilitative sciences with an emphasis in athletic training. Tranquil Moments offers a wide range of services, from Swedish massage to deep tissue, sugar scrubs to hot towel inclusion therapy. Like them on Facebook and visit their website to learn more about all the services they offer. Tranquil Moments Massage in Titusville. Go Rockets!
Are you tired of juggling multiple pill bottles? Titusville Express Pharmacy has your solution, now offering compliance packaging. Your medication sorted and sealed by dose, making it easier than ever to stay on track. In a hurry? Take advantage of our convenient drive-through service. We also offer free local delivery for those that qualify. Titusville Express Pharmacy, where convenience meets care. Visit us today at 401 West Spring Street in Titusville. Simplify your medication routine with Titusville Express Pharmacy.
Bottom of the 4th, the Rockets trail the Tigers 2-0.
So I apologize. There was a walk previously. Cameron Mong walked his first time up. So each pitcher has walked this game. So Cam Mong will lead us off here in the bottom of the 4th. See if the Rockets can get something started against Cohen Fertig. Pitched a pretty strong game so far. Came into the game, I think, with a 1.11 ERA, so he's a good, strong pitcher. They knew they had to bring it against the strong Titusville team. I wasn't able to see who pitched the previous game. It's been interesting to see who pitched and see what adjustments the coaches made. Sharon is head coached by Chris Buckman, assisted by Greg Ferdig, Rhett Schenker, and Sam Schweiss. That pitch was high.
Titusville with a very consistent coaching staff as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about football, being a strong team and a good program, but the Titusville, the baseball team is as well. Like you said, Schweitzer's been at the helm for quite some time now.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of good ball players, and they were good last year, won a playoff game, and they look to stay strong for the next few years. Like I said, they got some good juniors, a really good, a big, but also talented freshman class. They got some kids that are coming up in the middle school that are going to be, good ball players. So they should be good and competitive for a number of years. So Cameron Mong's worked into a 3-1 count here. Good count to hit. See if Fertig gives him anything to hit. Oh, he did, but swung right through it. Looked like he was a little late on that one, that fastball. That was a high fastball, but grounded to the shortstop. Hustling down the line, but not quite able to beat it out. So Cameron Long is out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Brett Schmidt. First pitch fastball swinging, but grounded foul on the third baseline. Pitch is a little bit of a cutter of some sort down and in. Schmidt able to hold up his swing after the appeal. That pitch is down in the dirt. 2-1 count. That one down and in. Another good hitters count. Titusville is yet not really able to capitalize on them. But Fertig throwing a lot of pitches. And again, like I said, the first time they've really been in some pretty decent heat. So let's see if he can keep going or if that'll affect him. That pitch outside, so Schmidt walks. So Fertig's second walk of the game. We're going to get a courtesy runner. Can't tell who that is. I think that's Adam Reynolds, actually, number 1. Brings up Hunter Obert. Hunter Obert hit the ball well, I believe, last time, but flew out. flew out to the right fielder. That pitch is outside for a ball. That pitch is called strike. That pitch is low. A little bit of frustration on Fertig's face. He's not happy that he's losing a little bit of command here. It's one of the things that would drive me as crazy as a coach. Showing frustration.
Talked a little bit about that last night covering tennis. Because you don't have, well, I'll get to that in a minute.
Reynolds takes off, but he is thrown out at second. Good arm from the catcher here. He's thrown out a couple of base runners. So that ends the inning for the Rockets. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Tigers still leading the Rockets 2-0.
We'll just stay right here and let you know that we've got softball on the schedule. Hopefully track. The final home
Tuesday.
Track and field is what, Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah. Tri-meet with Meadville and Oil City, I believe. Yeah.
So weather permitting, we hope to be there for that. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be out to cover softball here soon.
That does have to be exciting. I know you were a tennis guy, so it's got to be exciting covering the tennis matches. You've been doing that for a couple years now, and the group they got is what, all freshmen?
Yeah,
pretty
much. Pretty much. I think a sophomore in there, but
sophomore in there, okay. They're young team, but they're fighting hard and they're competitive. So
absolutely.
Jax Warner, who was a baseball player for a while. I mean, it's good to see him out there.
Yeah.
And
Molly Koval.
Yeah.
Just had an excellent outing yesterday. And I was going to say, because you were talking about, we noticed, yesterday with tennis and golf, Joe, two sports where you've got to make those corrections yourself almost. You don't have the coach coming out, after every point or whatever, after, every set, saying, hey, do this, do that. But it's up to you to kind of work your way through that mentally. And that's in any sport. But it is important for these guys to kind of shake things off.
Yeah. Well, and it's tough, especially the young kids. I'm sure all those freshmen going up against, juniors and seniors, it's got to be tough to not get a little bit frustrated. But you got to look on the bright side. You're competitive against these kids, and think about your future. And if I keep working at it, you could be a really, really competitive team in the future.
Yeah.
So you gotta, and it's hard to when you're this age to be able to look into the future like that. You're kind of like the here and now all the time. So
it's actually when it's our age and we're looking back going, boy, if I could have just gone back to that one match I had or that one whatever.
And that's a common conversation with a frequent viewer, Chad Cheney, and I. Oh man, if we could go back and trying to instill in our kids, without sounding like that old man on the porch, get off my lawn, or
right.
But yeah, if you look back and all the time wasted, and it's like, no, just an extra half hour in the gym. So, comebacker right to Schmidt, and he snares it. Beautiful play. A hard-fought at bat. It was number 5.
A little smiling.
Yeah, number 5, Derek Douglas with a comebacker right to Schmidt. That brings up number 3, Will Beckert. First pitch swing and a grounder to Jackson Koval at second. He throws on for the out. So quick 2 outs here for the Rockets. That brings up number 9, Logan Perks. Again, another one of these, we talk about Titusville being able to hit and pitch, and, Sharon, just the same thing. They got a couple of really good pitchers, and they got, 4 guys that are batting over 350, so Logan coming into the game batting 385, so these kids can hit. That pitch is high. Quick 2-0 count. A little inside. 3-0 count. Pitch taken all the way. It's down the middle for a strike. That curveball is low and in the dirt. Another walk from Schmidt. Brings up number 22, Carmine Thomas. Pitch is inside. I feel like I had a little bit of run into the batter. I think Schmidt wanted that one to be called a strike. That pitch is a strike. Counts 2-2. I believe it was Carmine that grounded that one to third last time up, and it took a bad hop and bounced over Oviatt's head. That pitch is a called strike. Now a 2-2 count. And swung on and grounded towards short. Not fielded cleanly by Mong though, so both runners will be safe. This is now number 23, Anthony Thomas.
Kind of situation where you just shake it off and
Yeah.
just get this last out. You had 2 quick outs, but now
you got
gotta
2
finish
outs.
it.
You don't. Yeah, you just just that mental toughness. Just let it go. I tell my kid, you're not talented enough to be able to play well and get frustrated over stuff. So you got to let it go. Focus. Another high fastball swung on and missed. That one swung on and popped up. That's going to be out of play. Back by the dads, coaching from afar.
An AD, 2 ADs, one current and one retired.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And a parent.
Parent/football coach.
Yeah.
That curveball hung. You're gonna hang a curveball. That's a good place to do it. Somewhere where they can't swing at it. That was a fastball fouled straight back. Still a 1-2 count. Jackson holding the runner on at second. That one swung on, fouled. Not straight back, but down the left field line, out of play. So Thomas is making Schmidt work here. Schmidt steps off. Pitch grounded to third. Oviatt with the throw over. Can't scoop it. So an error on the throw brings in 1 run. Here comes the second one. And that throw is offline, so it brings in 2 runs. So Sharon scores 2 on the error. Oviatt threw it in the dirt. Obert couldn't quite scoop it. That brings up Cohen Fertig.
Titusville just needing to get that last out.
Yeah. Yeah, and a little bit of frustration showing from Brett Schmidt. The curveball is fouled straight back. And it's especially frustrating because you're getting ahead of these hitters and fouling off a bunch of pitches and making the inning last longer. And I don't want to make excuses, but you know, as an infielder, you get all these foul balls, and it's like, oh, you're kind of losing focus to some extent. So it's a little bit frustrating for everybody. That pitch inside. Fastball is low. Brings it to a 2-2 count. That pitch is low. So the starting pitcher Cohen Fertig works the count full with 2 outs. Typically with 2 outs and a full count, the runner on second will be going. He gets a good lead, but doesn't take off. But that pitch is a ball for ball 4. Brings up Tino Gavin, and Coach Schweitzer is going to come out and talk to Schmidt.
Again, you kind of thought this was going to be a quick top of the 5th. 2
yeah, it
outs,
looked like
bang,
it.
Bang, and and that's when the trouble began.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like they're making a change. Probably just giving Schmidt a chance to calm down a bit, take a breather. Tino Gavin up. He's grounded out a couple times. Last time, I think, was a bunt situation. This will not be a bunt situation. So still 2 outs, men on first and second here for Sharon in the top of the 5th. Schmidt's first pitch to Gavin is a strike. And again, he started off with the 0-2 counts on the last 2 batters as well, so he's going right after these hitters. That pitch is right down the middle for a strike, so another 0-2 count. If he can finish one off here. Pitch is down the middle, fouled off. Out of play. That pitch is inside, gets away from Knapp. Runners will move up the station. So now it'll be men on second and third, 2 outs. Schmidt able to go from the windup now. That pitch swung on, fouled off. Sharon batters are battling. Schweitzer comes out, but just to give the ump some balls. Another 1-2 count. This pitch swung on, fouled off. Pitch hit him. So now the bases will be loaded. Schweitzer comes out again. For a second mound visit. So now they will make a substitution. I think. Or is he just talking to Schmidt? No, Koval. I think Koval's coming in for Schmidt here. Koval will take some warm-up pitches. Koval comes into the game 5 previous appearances, 5.42 ERA with 2 saves.
The Rockets coming off a loss last night on the road to Slippery Rock.
Yeah, tough game there. And they just haven't been able to get the bats running. Give a lot of credit to Sharon's catcher, Owen Schenker. He's thrown out a couple of base stealers on a team for Titusville that has had a lot of success coming into the game. So give him a lot of credit. Snuffed out some rallies.
This is one thing I do like about baseball. It's just sit back, you just take it all in.
We've talked about this before. I'm not a fan of the pitch clocks in Major League Baseball.
Right.
I went to a game and the pitch clock was going on. It's like, I want to sit there and eat too much and, enjoy myself. And it's like, it's like seventh inning already. And like, I just got here.
Koval on the mound now for Titusville. Bases are loaded. 2 outs.
1-1 count now, and this is the catcher, Owen Schenker, at the plate.
It's been a nice pace game until top of the 5th here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and that one hit right back up the middle. Oh! Off of Koval's glove to the second baseman, but he can't make the flip to second to get the force out, so... So 2 runners score on a hit right back up the middle. Hit well. Koval got a piece of it. Schmidt was able to backhand it, but he had to hurry the throw, so he tried to backhand it to Mong, but he was a little bit offline. I believe that was a team warning I overheard from the ump. I don't exactly know what that was for. We're back to the top of the order. Marco Zajac batting here with 2 outs still. First pitch swing and a miss, strike 1. Marco struck out in the first, grounded out and flew out. That curveball misses away. That curveball's in there for a strike. That was a nice pitch. 1-2 count here. That pitch is low. 2-2 count. Give a lot of credit to these Sharon batters. Titusville's getting ahead of them, but they're battling back. Titusville's looking strong and just can't put them away. That pitch is a strike. Called strike 3. That ends the inning. It was a long top of the 5th.
A lot of damage done.
Yeah, a lot of damage done. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers now with a commanding lead, 6-0.
Keeping your kids healthy is the first step to protecting their dreams. When you keep them safe, there's no limit to how far they can go. Nothing is out of reach. No mission? Impossible. Give your son or daughter a better chance to see their dreams come true. Give them the HPV vaccine at age 11 or 12 to prevent HPV cancers later in life.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversations. Try our new menu items, the T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the new lobster ravioli, shrimp and scallop pasta, or our popular Asiago chicken. Don't forget about our famous burgers or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Well, bottom of the fifth, Tigers add to their lead, picking up 4 there during the top of the fifth, and see if Titusville can get the bats going here. Down 6-0. Rio, Joe Roddy, Adam Bodemer with you here. Beautiful Thursday evening now at the Ed Myer Complex.
Titusville's going to start off. Jackson Oviatt. Jackson has a single, but then was caught stealing. I believe he ended up on third and was caught stealing, trying to go home on that double steal. The first pitch is a fastball for a called strike. Cohen Fertig still on the mound for Sharon. Long break there because of that half inning. Oviatt grounds to the second baseman. Easy pick and throw out. So quick out.
Well, Joe, you mentioned earlier that Rockets have a lot of players in the top, 10 here in Crawford County?
Yeah, I think the list includes 18.
Okay.
And so Ian McDonald was number 18, and all 5 seniors were in that list, and 1 junior. So yeah, they bat well. Brody Sellon, number 20, I believe. He's batting pretty well this year. Let's
see if they can get something going
here.
He
came into the game batting 300. Junior Brody Sellon. So yeah, it'd be nice to get something going. But a lot of credit. He's a good pitcher. That fly out to center, but it's over his head. Sellon's got some good speed, but he's going to pull up at second for a stand-up double. Really nice hit by Brody Sellon. I thought that was going to be an easy fly out for the center fielder, but he burned him. That's 2 singles for Brody Sellon on the day. Brings up the DH Blake Schmidt. Blake grounded into a fielder's choice last time up. He swings and misses at that first pitch. Blake is a freshman here, but boy, is he a good-looking ball player. Plays a lot of first and third and pitches. That ball's fouled off the right side. He's a good hitter too. He's not got a great average this year, but he puts the ball in play a lot, and to me that means he's going to be a good hitter. I've seen him play a lot over the years as a youngster, and every level he's done very well. That pitch is in the dirt. One-two count. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. Rockets trying to get something going here. That pitch is outside for a ball. That pitch is swung on and missed for a strikeout. Brings up Coleman Knapp. 2 outs here in the 5th. You want to extend this inning. You know, get his pitch count up, so at least they have to go to somebody else. First pitch to Knapp is ball. That ball is swung on, hit right at the center fielder for out number 3. So on to the top of the 6th. Tigers still 6-0 over the Rockets.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their network gets busy, cell phones win, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning, the Sharon Tigers lead the Titusville Rockets 6-0. Grio, Joe Roddy, Adam Bodemer here at the Myer Complex.
Jackson Koval will be on the mound again. Got the last out of the 5th inning, and the pitch here in the 6th. It's, you know, the other thing, Luke, that I just enjoy is seeing these kids as they go throughout the seasons. You know, we talked a lot about Jackson in football season, and then you get to see him in a different sport and, you know, see all the talents that he has and the families too. You know, we talked a lot about his brother as well, and his younger brother plays basketball, is a good basketball player. So it's just enjoyable to see these kids as the seasons go through.
Watched his sister, Mariah, play tennis yesterday. Cousin Molly.
Yeah.
Doing great out on the tennis court. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Whether it's in the pool or on the mat or in the gym, whatever it is, it's great following all these student athletes throughout their careers.
Derek Douglas will lead off top half of the 6th for Sharon. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is a ball outside. That ball's called strike on the outside corner. Derek hit the ball hard his first at bat, but lined it right to Cam Mong. That pitch is grounded to the right side. Schmidt fields it at second, throws on to Obert for one quick out.
I think that's what Coach was maybe trying to get Schmidt to just calm down and let your guys field the ball and handle that.
Yep. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to move on.
Yeah.
So that brings up number 3, Will Deckert. That pitch is inside. It'll be a 2-0 count. That ball's a strike. As we mentioned, Will's leading the team in batting average. Tough out here. Ooh, that ball was way outside. Be a 3-1 count. That pitch is inside for ball 4. So walk for Deckert here with 1 out in the top of the 6th. And I did see some Sharon kids warming up, so it might be all she wrote for Cohen Ferdig. Logan Perks here at the plate. First pitch, the runner's running. Good throw by Knapp, and he got him. Coleman Knapp struggled a little bit so far throwing runners out, but he got that one. So Will Deckert thrown out. Will Beckert, I'm sorry, I'm calling him Deckert. It's Beckert with a B.
It's fun watching Coleman behind the plate.
Oh, it is. He's quite the character. Good curveball from Koval in there for a called strike. Oh, that ball's high. Coleman's older brother's pitching in college. Had a little bit of arm trouble, but he seems to be back to it again. That ball is driven towards left field. Harrison's drifting back and able to make the catch at the fence. Wow.
Keep running, keep running, keep running. Keep running, no call, keep running. Get there. Hold there.
Well, looks like there's some confusion.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. It looked like Harrison made the catch, but he ran into the fence pretty hard. And I don't know that anybody ever made a call. So the umps are going to confer here a little bit. The coaches wisely for Sharon told the batter to keep running. Harrison hit the wall really hard and went down to his knees, but nobody could really tell if he still had the ball in his glove or not. So they call him out finally. So that's end of the inning. The Rockets will come up to bat in the bottom of the 6th here.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. So Rockets get set to come to bat. We'll see if they can get their bats going here tonight.
Yeah. It's been a little bit of a struggle against Cohen Fertig. He's pitched a heck of a game. A couple of walks, and I think a couple of hits, but not much. and they're able to get out of the innings, but Titusville will start off with their leadoff man, Ian McDonald, to start the inning off. So see if they can get to him and get some runs on the board here. First pitch is a called ball. McDonald checked his swing. That pitch is grounded to the right side. Second baseman is able to, got a good hop, easily fields it and throws on for the first out of the inning. Jackson Koval is going to come up. Sharon playing with a lot of confidence right now. Their kids are talking, having a good time, loose, playing well. First pitch is in ball. The ball swung on and missed. Curveball, grounded foul. Fielded well by Coach Schweitzer. 1-2 count to Koval. That ball is hit well to center. Center fielder going back. It's over his head, bounces off the wall. Koval glides into second with an easy stand-up double. He hammered that ball. Just left of the 348 sign. He hit, looked to me like it hit the wall. So that's the second double of the game for Jackson Koval. Brings up Cam Long. He's walked and grounded out in this game. Ball is outside. That pitch is in the dirt and gets away from the catcher. He tried to backhand it and couldn't get it, so Koval will jog easily into third. So probably the best opportunity so far for the Rockets here with just one out. Long up to plate with a 2-0 count. Koval on third. That ball's a strike. Again, I'd have been patient there as well. Want to extend this inning, drive his pitch count up, and make sure he throws the pitch. That ball is hit well to left field, and gone. Cameron Mong with a 2-run home run here in the bottom of the 6th. Finally get Titusville on the board. Very well hit ball to left field, excuse me. Mong's 3rd home run of the season. That's a good way to get on the board there. So Sharon's coach comes out to talk to his pitcher, who doesn't seem all that phased. He's got a big smile on his face because he's still got a 4-run lead.
Well, Sharon did a lot with 2 outs. There's only 1 out here.
Yeah, see if Titusville can do something. again, his pitch count's got to be getting up there. He's got to be getting a little bit of fatigue here. So if he can make some mistakes and Titusville can capitalize, they could get back into this. Still the heart of the order up. Brett Schmidt. He flew out and walked in this game. First pitch to Schmidt is high.
There's nothing like hitting a home run, is there?
Oh, didn't happen very often for me, so I enjoyed every second of it. That pitch is popped out of play.
I still have the ball from the one I hit Little League down at the Side Temp field.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, where all the team members signed it.
Oh, nice. That's a ball.
It was just odd because I was 24, and all those kids were wondering why I was playing there.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Well, I played quite a bit of softball, and anytime I ever hit one, I was always mad because I always thought I popped it up. Like, what are you talking about? My friends are like, you crushed it. We went halfway up the trees beyond the fence. Like, you crushed it. Like, I thought it was a pop-up. That pitch is high. Schmidt is able to, after an appeal, is able to check his swing. So Schmidt walks again. Brings up Hunter Obert. Oh, that ball gets away. Schmidt will jog into second. That pitch is fouled out of play. They're getting a little frustrated, it seems like, because they wanted it. And Schmidt had one he just wanted, but he fouled it straight back. So they seem to be seeing the ball well. Maybe they can put something together here. 0-2 count, though, to Obert. That pitch is up in the air, driven right to the right side in the hole. They're going to send Schmidt, and that ball is way overthrown, so Obert will go into second on the overthrow. So another run driven home. So the lead's cut in half now. Really nice piece of hitting there by Hunter Obert. You're going to get a courtesy runner here for Obert. It's number 15, Cole Moore, freshman. Jackson Oviatt. The lefty on lefty matchup. We'll try and keep this in and going with one out. Schweitzer goes back to his third base coaching position. First pitch swinging. Oviatt drives one to right field. Drops in for a single. Cole Moore has to pull up at second. He got the ball in quickly. But now Titusville cuts the lead in half. One out. Runners at first and third. with Brody Sellen coming up, who has 2 singles already.
He's had a good night, yeah.
Yeah. And so the Sharon's going to change pitchers up here. Coach comes out, pulls Cohen Fertig. Looks like number 23, who was warming up earlier, Anthony Thomas, will be the new pitcher. .5'11" senior Anthony Thomas will come in to pitch. And we'll see his warm-up pitches.
Well, while they warm up, we'll take a quick break. Rockets coming back, down 6-3 with 2 runners on.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom. Ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding, behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
At the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, our programs are designed with your future in mind, offering a dynamic blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills across a variety of in-demand fields. From healthcare to manufacturing, our curriculum is tailored to meet the evolving needs of the industry, ensuring that our graduates are not just job ready, but future ready. This is where your future begins. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. Go succeed.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Levin, and I proudly own and operate Puppy Levin. Puppy Levin is a pet care salon dedicated to caring for your furry companions. We provide certified dog grooming services along with boarding and doggy daycare. Our facility is family owned and operated and promise personalized care for every pet that comes through our doors. If you're worried about your furry friend being lonely when you're gone, we also have on-site personnel 24/7 just for their comfort. Follow us on Facebook and call or text us at 814-758-9259 to make an appointment today.
Are you tired of juggling multiple pill bottles? Titusville Express Pharmacy has your solution, now offering compliance packaging. Your medication sorted and sealed by dose, making it easier than ever to stay on track. In a hurry? Take advantage of our convenient drive-through service. We also offer free local delivery for those that qualify. Titusville Express Pharmacy, where convenience meets care. Visit us today at 401 West Spring Street in Titusville. Simplify your medication routine with Titusville Express Pharmacy.
Mung got things going with that home run, putting 2 on the board, and Rockets have been adding to it since, down 3, 6-3 here.
Sharon brings in Anthony Thomas to pitch. He showed fastballs and a curveball in his warm-up pitches. Looks like this will be, again, I'm going by Max Preps. This would be his 4th appearance. He's pitched 2 2/3 innings, given up 3 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts in his previous appearances. So we'll see if the Rockets and Brody Sellen, who's got 2 singles already tonight, see if they can do any damage against him.
Earlier in the game, Rockets had 2 runners on the corners.
Yeah, and
couldn't do anything with it. But
well, they try to, again, trying to use their speed. They try to, like a delayed double steal. Blake Schmidt took off for second. Oviatt was on third, and he waited to see if the ball was going to get thrown through all the way to second. Well, he waited a little too long, and so they threw him out at second and threw him out at home. So they've had other opportunities, but kind of squandered them. But they're taking advantage here. Scoring 3 with 2 outs, or with, 1 out. Oviatt with some decent speed on first. I don't know if they'll try and use the speed to try and get out of a double play situation or what exactly they'll do. First pitch is swung on and grounded. Grounded fair down the third baseline. Brings in one. Oviatt's going to try for third. He slides in safe. The throw's offline. Selling with a double and an RBI. And the Rocket benches.
Wow.
You can see the momentum swings just by the benches. So Blake Schmidt up to plate now. Takes the first pitch, called strike. And we're out of a double play situation here, so I'd like to see if Blake can put something in the air, maybe get a sac fly to get another run in. That pitch is outside, taken for a ball. Decent speed on the base paths. A single might be able to score two and tie this game up. That ball is swung on, grounded to short. Booted. Selin ran in front of the ball to try and block it, and the shortstop booted it. Didn't have a play anywhere, so Schmidt able to put the ball in play and make something happen, drive another run in. So now it's down to a one-run game with still one out.
You know, you said earlier, too, where Sharon seemed a little loose, confident that they were up, and Titusville looked almost defeated.
Yeah.
And you're right, there has been that momentum shift.
And those seniors at the top of the lineup they just kept battling against Cohen Ferdig and got something going. And now Coleman Knapp takes a pitch, and they just give Blake Schmidt second base. So now, again, two men in scoring position. Coleman took that pitch for a strike. Takes that one for a ball. That ball is taken for a strike. 1-2 count. You'd like to not try and do too much with this. Just put something in play again. You're not in a double play situation. Ground out could tie the game. Oh, that ball's taken. Coleman thought it was high, but he called him out. So now 2 outs. But Ian McDonald, who started this inning off, takes a ball. That ball's batted in the air. It's trouble towards right field. And that ball falls. That scores 2 runs. A bloop fly ball in no man's land by Ian McDonald. Scores 2, and the Rockets take the lead.
Wow.
And just like that, that's quite a swing in a half of an inning. Jackson Koval up with 2 outs. Hit a double his last time up. Runner goes. Throw, late throw, and he's going to go to third. The throw comes in on line, but late. So now Ian McDonald is on third with Jackson Koval up.
Titusville getting all 7 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
It's got to be a heartbreaker for Sharon.
Wow.
Oh. That ball is taken outside. Thomas working out of the windup now with the man on third. That ball is hammered over the third baseman. Brings in another run. That'll be just a single for Jackson, as the left fielder got to it quickly. And Cameron Mong comes up. We've got the scoring started in this inning with a 2-run home run. Batting here now with 2 outs. That ball's inside. Jackson takes off. He's able to steal second base. A good throw on a pitch that was inside. Really good throw by the catcher, Owen Schenker.
Joe, you talked about the importance of this game here when you have 2 teams really
battling for that second position, yes. That ball's fouled off. Out of play. Yeah, I mean, short of Titusville falling apart, I mean, Sharon can play really well and get some wins and still not be able to get that second position based on the head-to-head record. That pitch is fouled off back as well. Oh, curveball hit down the line. Gets past the third baseman. Koval's going to round it and score easily. Single for Mong. Hit right down the line, and the third baseman wasn't able to get to it. Brings up Brett Schmidt, now with a 3-run lead. The Sharon coach gets up. Looks like he's going to, call timeout and head out to the mound. What an inning. But, I mean, like we've been talking about all game, we give a lot of credit to Sharon and their starter, Cohen Ferdig. He held their Titusville bats at bay, but, you know, it's only a matter of time before they're going to get on the board. And once they got him out of the game, you know, with a high pitch count, they bring in a reliever, and, you know, obviously he was one of their aces, if not their dominant ace. And so, you know, it's going to be tough for somebody else to keep those good bats at bay.
Tigers got the first 2 runs in the top of the 1st inning and then picked up 4 top of the 5th. So far, Titusville all 9 here coming in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yep. And so they talk to him, but leave Thomas in. With now Mong on first. And Schmidt at the plate. Quick throw over. Mong able to get back. Slide step ball. That one's hit well to left. Left fielder drifting back, and that one's gone. 2 home runs in this inning. Brett Schmidt with this one, a 2-run shot to bring in Cam Mong. My goodness, what an inning.
Wow.
So now with 2 outs, Hunter Obert gets another chance to bat this inning. And I'm not real great at keeping notes, but I'm really bad with Hunter Obert. That first pitch is taken for a ball high. And Jackson's over there getting some throws in just because this is such a long inning. He doesn't want to get cold as far as throwing goes, so he's over there taking some throws. The ball's outside. Oh, that was up in the zone, but he swung and fouled it back out of play. That one's popped up to the right side. Kind of in no man's land, but the right fielder calls for it and makes the catch to end the inning.
Wow, what a productive inning for the Rockets.
Yeah, so we'll head into the top of the 7th with a huge swing. The Rockets now lead the Tigers 11-6.
If you're looking for a professional massage therapist, Tranquil Moments Massage in Titusville is here for you. Ray and Rauch graduated from Slippery Rock University with a bachelor's degree in exercise and rehabilitative sciences with an emphasis in athletic training. Tranquil Moments offers a wide range of services, from Swedish massage to deep tissue, sugar scrubs to hot towel inclusion therapy. Like them on Facebook and visit their website to learn more about all the services they offer. Tranquil Moments Massage in Titusville. Go Rockets!
Back here at the Ed Myer complex, where the Rockets just put up 11 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Now here we are, top of the 6th.
Top of the 7th.
Or 7th, I mean.
Yeah.
You got Tigers coming to bat. And again, you know, Tigers sure did a lot with 2 outs back in the 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, Brett had a pretty good outing. They gave up 2 in the first, you know, legitimate, you know, 2 runs. That 5th inning was just weird. Some errors, gave up a couple of unearned runs, and then, you know, with 2 outs, Sharon was able to score some more on some just seemingly goofy plays. But then they made the switch. Jackson Koval got out of the inning, and now he's here again in the top of the 7th to try and finish this game out. First pitch is called strike on Carmine Thomas. So it'll be 6, 7, and 8, I believe, for Sharon. Pitch is high for a ball. That's a fastball lofted to the right side, into foul territory. Schmidt is not able to make the catch. Kind of in no man's land there, but it is a foul ball, so no harm done. It's just a long strike.
Felt like the fans were all like standing up to catch it.
Curveball's in the dirt. Thomas able to hold off. The fastball is fouled off right straight back into Knapp's glove for the out. for the first out. 23, Anthony Thomas will come to the bat. Pitches is a called strike. Ball's high.
Get that adrenaline going.
Yeah, you got to keep the mechanics the same. The pitch is swung on and missed. Really nice fastball. Looks like he's got, from here I can't really tell, but it looks like he's got some good arm side run on that. So that's moving inside to those right-handed batters. That's a tough pitch to hit. Well, Thomas fouls that one off. Coach is able to snag it. But a 1-2 count.
Well, both coaches doing a nice job down on third. Snagging
Yeah.
those.
An off-speed pitch there. I think a changeup inside. Thomas able to lay off it. It was a nice-looking pitch after those fastballs. There it goes back to the fastball outside, but just misses. Brings it to a full count. Fastball is again outside. Brings up the starting pitcher, Cohen Ferdig. Dangerous hitter. Fastball's taken for a strike. Rockets obviously looking to keep that man on first and hope for a ground ball double play here. The dangerous fur to get the play. Oh, that one's wild. Gets away from Knapp. That's exactly what you don't want to have happen there. So you know, the momentum can swing just as quick as that last half inning, so you really don't want to let them get another run here. That pitch is fouled off out of play. Nice fastball. Maybe a little bit behind it.
Sounds like it hit the Sharon bus.
Pitch is taken for a strike, and Knapp drops it, but he's able to pick it up quickly and tag Cohen out for out number 2. That was a nice pitch. I don't know if that looked like an off-speed pitch of some sort, like a changeup. That was nice. Good downward movement. Brings up Tino Gavin. Taken for a ball. That pitch is up. Taken for a ball. Thomas, after walking and moving to second on a pass ball, is still on second. With 2 outs now, nobody holding him on. They're just worried about the batter, who's now worked a 3-0 count. Koval just missing on that last one. That's taken all the way for a ball, and that might have been an intentional ball, just to set up a forced play at third. The catcher Owen Schenker, who has had a nice game, is coming up now. Cole Culver will come out to the mound. Coach Schweitzer brings a foul ball over to the ump. Culver probably talking pitching strategy and defensive strategy. Only need one to finish this out. Talking about how to work Schenker.
That's turned into a really good game, fun game to cover. And again, just those momentum shifts.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, just a real fun game to watch. First pitch here to catcher Owen Schenker, who has a couple of RBIs here on the day. Another dangerous hitter. First pitch is taken for a strike. The outside corner. Schenker came into the game with a .238 average, 4 RBIs. Added 2 more today. Pitch is taken for a strike. Another fastball on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Koval. See what he follows it up with. I think that was maybe a changeup inside. Schenker able to foul it off down the third base line. I'd look for another off-speed pitch. Get his timing messed up a little bit. Yep, curveball away. If he feels like he's set up, then he might go back to the fastball, just try and blow it by him. Maybe a little bit high in the zone. Nope, another off-speed pitch. Down low, he takes it for a ball. 2-2 count. So now is he coming back with the fastball? He does. Dropped. Taken for a ball.
How about this? Full count.
That one was close. I can't believe he laid off that. What's he come back with now? Another fastball? Yes, he does. High in the zone. Doesn't get him to chase, so he walks him. Bases are now loaded. Marco Zajac, number 10, comes into the game. With the bases loaded, 2 outs. Starts him off with a fastball inside for a called strike. Zajac came into the game with a .364 average. A curveball. Just a little bit outside. Couldn't get him to chase. That fastball is up in the zone. 2-1 count. That fastball is swung and missed. Really nice pitch there, up in the zone. 2-2 count now on Zajac. An off-speed pitch. Got him with the swinging strike to end the game. That was a really nice change up there. Set up perfectly for that. He was way out in front. Really nice pitch. Good job by Jackson to come in, finish that game out. So your final here, Titusville comeback win.
Wow.
11-6 over Sharon Tigers. What a good game to cover.
Well, Joe, and again, we can maybe talk about the importance of this game, but we'll take a quick break, come right back, and have a little bit more before wrapping things up here from the Ed Myer Complex. Again, the final here, the Rockets 11, the Tigers 6.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their network gets busy, cell phones win, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply. Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville.
At the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, our programs are designed with your future in mind, offering a dynamic blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills across a variety of in-demand fields. From healthcare to manufacturing, our curriculum is tailored to meet the evolving needs of the industry, ensuring that our graduates are not just job-ready, but future-ready. This is where your future begins. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. Go succeed.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back. The final here, the Rockets over the Sharon Tigers 11-6. And this is the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show. Luke Rio, Joe Roddy, Adam Bodemer with you here at the Ed Myer Complex. Joe, what a game. And kind of at some point didn't think it was going to be much of one. Tigers were really putting it to Titusville, picking up 2 runs right away in the first inning, and then 4 in the 5th before Titusville got their bats going in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, a lot of credit to Cohen Fertig, who started off the game for Sharon. He pitched a heck of a game. Titusville was able to get to him there towards the end when, again, I think fatigue was starting to set in. The fastball lost a little bit of zip, and Cam Mong was able to hit the 2-run home run to get Titusville on the board, and that was really kind of the end of it. And the momentum swung from there, and once they got into the bullpen, the Titusville bats were just too strong and ended up coming away with the win. But give them a lot of credit. They battled hard. They did a really good job against Brett Schmidt, who pitched well, but they battled just as hard. A lot of 2-strike counts, a lot of 2-strike hits to bring some runs in, and just a really well-played game. They really shouldn't be upset by that, although I'm sure they are, being they're a good team and they want to win, and they're out here competing. So hats off to Sharon, and good luck to them the rest of the way. But Titusville was able to pull this out, the comeback win, and moves them to 6-1 in the region, commanding second place over Sharon, who drops now to 4-3. Both teams have lost to Slippery Rock, but Titusville, Slippery Rock is a very strong team. But it sets up a rematch, Titusville against Slippery Rock on the 14th here at Ed Myer Complex. If Titusville can continue to do well in the region and play well, could set up an interesting rematch there. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and Joe, just over the next couple of weeks, obviously you got to play well, but what's the schedule like for Titusville?
Titusville's got Franklin at Franklin, Hickory at home, Grove City at home, General McLean at General McLean, and at Oil City before they face Slippery Rock again, the last kind of region game. So a lot of wins on that schedule I see, as long as things keep going the way they're going. Interesting to note, after the Slippery Rock game, Titusville will play North Star at PNC Park. So that'll be an interesting game there for them. They did that a couple of years ago. So
last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's just a fun, just a cool experience.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, we went down last year and watched them, and there was a little bit of rain, so the Rockets got to help roll the tarp out and do that kind of stuff.
That's
it was just really cool experience for them. So.
Well, Joe, awesome job. What a great game to cover.
Fantastic,
Congratulations, both teams. Great effort out there, but Rockets coming out on top, putting 11 runs on the board in the sixth. So just a great game to watch. 11-6 the final here at the Ed Myer Complex. For Joe Roddy, Adam Bodemer, I'm Luke Rio. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of Rocket Baseball made possible by these sponsors, by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by Puppy Lovin', by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Marsh Home Center, by Drake Printing, and by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning. Thanks for being with us. Have a great evening.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.